welcome to my rendition of Stompin At The Savoy in chord melody style. Hi, my dear jazz guitar friends all over the world, Sandra, Sherman here. Greetings from Austria. You can download all the lesson material like the tabs, backing tracks, and guitar pro tabs from the link down below in the description box. Please also visit my lesson shop Guitarversum.com for more lessons like this one. And now let's dig right in. We're in the key of D flat major, and we have a classic jazz standard song form of AABA sections. Each of these sections are 8 bars long, so we have a total of 32 bars. And our first phrase is gonna be 6 bars long. We start with the 5 chord actually, that's the A flat 13. We have those punch chords like in Autumn Leaves. Check out that video too. It's also an easy beginner chord melody standard. We have those punch chords and the melody line going in between. So A flat 13, that is, here's the root 4, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to D flat major all the way through 4, 6, 5, 6, 4. So I strum it. If you want to play it hybrid picking or with your fingers, you just play the upper 3 strings plus the A string. But I kind of hit that a little harder, so it really is a punch chord. And now we have the melody going on. That's such a nice melody. A flat, B flat, F, C, A flat, B flat. Then we have those punch chords again. Make sure when you play the A flat 13 and you strum to mute the A string and of course also the high E string with your index finger, okay? Then you repeat it, same melody, but now we have different punch chords. We have a B flat 7 flat 9 in the shape of a D diminished chord, and that is possible, and I have a video on that, okay? 5, 6, 4, 6, so a D diminished chord substitutes for a B flat 7 flat 9 chord. And then an E flat minor 11. That's bar over the 6th fret, and then you have the 8th fret of the D string and the 9th fret of the B string. I would not maybe strum this because then you may add the B flat on top, which is not the melody. Okay, so we have for these 2 chord punches are. And now the melody is a little different. We have that's 6, 8, 6, 7, 6, 5, and back to A flat 13. D flat 6. That's 4, 3, 3, 2. Here is the D flat root. Alright, now I'll play through the entire phrase number 1 for you at slow tempo. 1, 2. If you like the chord melody style, check out my chord melody starter pack with 5 easy lessons from my YouTube channel packed into one package for best value. I put a link down below in the description box for you to check it out. Phrase 2 is only 2 bars long, and it is the first ending, so it's the end of the A1 section. And actually we were down at D flat 6 here, and now we just fill up by using, this is our melody tone, a B flat 7 sharp 9. That's 1 open D string, 1st of G and the 2nd of the B string. B flat 7 sharp 9 this is. And then an E flat minor 7, also the D flat is still top note, but this time I play it here to get it in a chord. So E flat, G flat and D flat. E flat minor 7. Play it twice and then you start all over again. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's play phrase 2 for you at slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4 and Phrase 3 is the second ending. So we're in A2 now. Please repeat phrase number 1, and then instead of phrase 2, you now play phrase 3, the second ending. It's 2 bars. We come from the D flat 6 again, and now we have a little line here. So that's A flat, B flat, C, D flat on top. I played with the whole chord, D flat 6, but you could just play the melody note if that's too difficult for you. Then I play the B flat, which is already lying here, C, A flat, and B flat. So here it is at slow tempo, 3, 4, and. If you like the content of my channel, you may want to consider supporting the channel to help to keep the free video tutorials running. You can do so by becoming a member and enjoying some neat perks. Please click the join button to see the available options. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the B section. We now have a G flat 13 chord with the 9th on top actually. So the root would be here, that G flat, but we start on the D string. So those are called upper chords. 2, 3, 4, 4. Then you lift your pinky and press against that E string to get the 2nd fret. Play it alone. Move everything one step up, 1 fret up to the G13 9 chord. Same thing, and back. And then you add the pinky again and play everything twice. So that's for the first 2 bars. Now we do the same thing, it's a motif thing on the B9 and D9 chord. Actually B9 13. And this is a little tricky if you're a beginner, but it's really worth it because you will encounter it many times. So here is your root, the B, okay? Always memorize the root so you can shift your chords. If you don't know your root, you don't know where to go, okay? So B, and you start 1 to the left on the next string, that's the 3rd of the chord. 1, 2, 2 by barring, and 4. Have your thumb really, you can see that here, really down. Don't try to play it up here. If you have your thumb up here, you won't be able to spread your fingers, okay? To stretch your fingers. So I'm on B9 13 now. Lift it and press against that 2nd fret of the E string. Going to D. So here is D, and 1 to the left is where the chord starts. Same thing. Back to B. Back to B with the pinky, play twice, all right? And now was it for phrase 2, here it is at slow tempo, 3, 4. And here are the last 4 bars of the B section, and the motif thing continues, but now with different chords. E9, here's the E, 7, 6, 7, 7. You can bar it, but I would suggest really this time taking all your 2 fingers, because then you can now exchange the pinky for the index to go to the E. So you just, the rest should still ring. We want to keep in chord melody, we want to keep everything ringing as long as possible. So I just really take that index and I still hear the rest of the sound, the rest of the chord. Then you move up 1 fret to the right and we have F9. Back to E9. And now I'll leave this lying here and I change the chord to E7. I think you know this one. 7, 6, 7, 5. Right? Now we go to E minor 9. That's, if that was E9 and you shift, you move the major third to the minor third, you get E minor 9, 7, 5, 7, 7. I have really good chord tutorials up here. basic 7th jazz chord and the tension chords. Check them out both. It's the basic to everything, even to soloing. Really, really important. E minor 9, then the A on top twice. You could bar here actually. Then A13, that's 5, 6, 7, 5. Yeah. And the same, a semitone down, E flat minor 9, E string twice, and A flat 13. I usually don't remain barred here because there is that little, groove that just mutes the D string. So I move my bar down here, okay? And that was it, and now let's play that slow tempo. 3, 4. Now the A3 section again has the first part the same as the A1 and A2, and that's phrase number 1. So please repeat phrase number 1, and now you go to the third ending. And the third ending, we ended with a D flat 6 here. You play the B string again, the G string again. Then you bridge over from the C to the A flat, B string to G string. Then go to the F, that's actually an F minor, try it. Bridge over to the B flat and back to the F. So, and the last tone is the A flat, and that's how the song ends. Here it is at slow tempo. 3, 4, and. Check out my chord melody playlist. I have a ton of chord melody jazz standard tutorials up here on my YouTube channel. If you like this one, I have a similar one, very famous one, Autumn Leaves, that uses the same kind of chord punches and then melody, which is really, really easy. Go check it out, and please don't forget to give me a fat thumbs if you like this video. Share the love and the knowledge, and I hope to see you next week. Servus, Baba.